Hi, beautiful people. You're welcome to the Entertainment Recap Show with the Vibe Queen, Omobilafal, and you're tuned into Afrobeats Global. Now, guys, the video you just watched is a performance from our amazing Rihanna. Now, Rihanna performed the song Lift Me Up, which was nominated for the Oscars Awards. And guess what? You know, people have said that that song was written by Titch'S, and it was actually the soundtrack, a theme song for a popular movie, Wakanda Forever. Now, guys, unfortunately, Rihanna and Titch'S lost that nomination to RRR, as RRR actually got the award for the Best Original Song Award. Well, despite the fact that they did not win, I like the fact that both people stormed the event looking so gorgeous. Now, Rihanna actually changed into 3 outfits and she looked really beautiful in them. Remember that Rihanna is pregnant and she rocked her baby bump perfectly. Another beautiful moment for me was the fact that A$AP Rocky, who happens to be Rihanna's baby daddy, was all over Rihanna, cheering her on, and you know, always available to assist, and it was just beautiful to see. Now, Titch'S, on the other hand, was at the event and she stormed the event in a beautiful white attire. Now, although this attire has actually caused a lot of controversies and so many people have dropped their comments. Now, this attire is a long white dress that has a long slit, a high tie slit, but then I think what has been causing the controversies is the fact that this attire actually has like a veil. Well, not a veil that covers the face, but this particular veil is just, you know, behind Titch'S' head, and you know, is above her head. And I mean, a white man even made a joke and tweeted something saying, imagine praying all your life to attend, you know, the Oscars Awards, and then you finally attend. And bear in mind that this is the 95th Oscar Awards, and he says you finally attend, but guess what, you sit behind Titch'S. It means that if you don't get that joke, man, you're missing out, because what it meant is the fact that that veil or whatever that outfit of Titch'S had behind, you know, at the back, was blocking anybody that sat behind her from seeing anything that was going on the stage. Now, another drama that I personally missed from this year's Oscars award was the fact that, remember that last year there was a huge controversy between Will Smith and Chris Rock, because they had like a huge banter on stage and it led to Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. But I mean, later on they settled their differences and everything was sorted. But I mean, we definitely missed some sort of drama like that this year. Another high point for so many was the fact that Jimmy Kimmel actually hosted the Oscars award for the 3rd time, and it was really beautiful to see. Now, so many people have also been talking about the people that broke records. Now, this was really interesting. Now, you must have heard of Everything Everywhere All at Once, now by the D3ATH. Now, these individuals are a group, and guess what? They actually got 11 nominations. But guess what? I mean, they bagged 7 awards out of the 11 nominations that they got. Like, this is really beautiful to see. They got awards for Best Director, so many awards, and so many people have been saying this is amazing. Another person that actually, you know, created a moment which so many people will not forget in a while is Michael Yeoh. This happens to be the first Asian woman to win the Best Actress at the Oscars. Like, she beat out her main rival, Kate Blanchett, and I mean, she actually got this award as the Best Actress. Now, bear in mind that our rival, Kate Blanchett, had won the Oscar awards twice, but this person actually won this award irrespective.
I just want an Oscar. My journey started on a boat. I spent a year in a refugee camp. And somehow, I ended up here on Hollywood's biggest stage.
Now, another shocking moment, I mean, over the weekend was from the Big Brother Titans house. Now, remember that one of the housemates, Ipaleng, had the veto power to save a housemate, and so many people thought she was going to save Miracle because of how she goes around claiming that, they are paddies, and, even saying that he's like, the assistant head of house and all of that. But it was really shocking to see that she rather saved a boo-boo. In fact, a boo-boo himself was shocked to see that he was saved.
Costa,
Now, another major gist that, that was really prominent over the weekend was the loss of the amazing, super talented South African artist. Now, this is really sad. He goes by the name Costa Titch'S. Now, this is sad because this is a popular individual that, is doing amazingly well for himself. For some of you who do not know who he is, you must have heard his song, the Amapiano Vibe. And have you seen the video? Like his energy, apart from the fact that he sings well, the way he dances with his group and how he does his thing, it's just something very exciting. Now, this was really sad because he was actually performing on stage, and at the first instance, he actually fainted, he fell, and then he stood up again and he continued performing, but again he fell. So this time he slumped, and guess what? So many people were in shock and they rushed him to the hospital, but unfortunately he was pronounced dead. Now, this particular news is quite sad, really, really sad, because this is just coming a month after another prominent South African super talented artist who goes by the name AKA passed on. Although in AKA's case, he was murdered, like he was shot at in front of, a particular venue. But in this situation, so many people are saying, well, it might just be natural. It might just be that, maybe Costa Titch'S had a cardiac arrest or something, since in his case, he wasn't murdered. He was actually performing ill and hearty, but he slumped. Now, this is very, very, very sad. And so many people have been going on saying, what is going on in South Africa? Are you sure there is nothing more to it? But we just pray and hope that, the departed soul would rest in peace, and may God grant their family the fortitude to bear this loss. Now, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the E-Recap Show. If you enjoyed this episode, please kindly drop a comment, and share with your friends. Now, guys, also you can follow me on my social media platform on Instagram at Omobolanle Adigun, and you can follow us on Instagram at Afrobeats Global. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Stay blessed, stay safe. I love you. Goodbye.
Lift me up.